Have you ever pondered what it truly means to be free? To exist in a society that values your individuality, respects your liberties, and upholds your dignity? These aren't just philosophical musings, but rather questions grounded in the reality of our Constitution. Welcome to a journey through the fundamental rights enshrined in the Constitution of India. We begin with Article 12 to 35, which encapsulates the 6 fundamental rights. The first of these is the right to equality, covered from Article 14 to 18. It's a proclamation that every citizen is equal in the eyes of the law, regardless of their religion, caste, sex, or place of birth. A powerful pillar of our democracy, it includes equality before law, prohibition of discrimination, and equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Next, we delve into the right to freedom, embodied in Articles 19 to 22. This right is the quintessence of individual liberty, encompassing freedom of speech and expression, assembly, association, movement, residence, and profession. Yet, it's not absolute. It carries reasonable restrictions in the interests of the sovereignty and integrity of India. The third fundamental right, the right against exploitation, spans Articles 23 and 24. It safeguards citizens from being subjected to forced labor, human trafficking, and the employment of children in hazardous work environments. The right to freedom of religion, covered in Articles 25 to 28, upholds the secular fabric of our nation. It guarantees every individual the freedom to profess, practice, and propagate any religion, while also emphasizing the state's neutrality towards all religions. The cultural and educational rights, encapsulated in Articles 29 and 30, protect the rights of minorities by allowing them to preserve their culture, language, and script. It also grants them the right to establish and administer educational institutions. Finally, we have the right to constitutional remedies, the heart and soul of our fundamental rights, enshrined in Article 32. It empowers citizens to move to the Supreme Court for the enforcement of their rights, thereby ensuring the accountability of our democracy. In this journey, we've navigated through the 6 fundamental rights that form the backbone of our Constitution. They are the pillars that uphold our democracy, the safeguards that ensure our freedom, and the guarantees that protect our individuality. They are the embodiment of the right to equality, assuring every citizen stands equal before the law. The right to freedom, ensuring the liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. The right against exploitation, protecting citizens from forced labor and child labor. The right to freedom of religion, upholding the secular ethos of our nation. The cultural and educational rights, preserving the rich tapestry of our cultural diversity. And finally, the right to constitutional remedies, the guardian of our fundamental rights. Remember, these aren't just words written on a piece of parchment. They are the spirit of our Constitution, the lifeblood of our democracy, and the cornerstone of our nation. So the next time you ponder about freedom, remember your fundamental rights, for they are the essence of your liberty, the guarantee of your dignity, and the testament of your individuality.